and after 4 hours maybe in the garage, they confirmed what we didn't want them to confirm, which that they suspect that our front axle housing is bent. Last week, we pushed our Defender a little too far whilst tackling the Ruby Falls Trail, and unfortunately the damage was worse than we thought. So, instead of heading off on another adventure, we've spent the last few days trying to get Moose back on the road. But that's part of travelling across Canada in a 22-year-old Land Rover, and we wanted to share that side of our story too.
Hello everybody, and welcome back. This is what happens after a week or two of off-roading. You join me as we're taking our front prop shaft off. As you saw last week, we broke our rear spring, our rear shock, sorry. Which in turn pulled the coil out of its housing. So we fitted new suspension all round, but we fitted a 2-inch lift because it looks epic and we needed extra clearance.
Goes on, ladies and gentlemen.
Always safe.
It's so close. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there you go, bro. There's your old ones. There we go. Yeah, that's an Instagram profile pic. Oh, yeah.
Ahoy!
Oh, look at that! And like, just that. Yeah, that's in like Flynn.
So that's caused another issue, which is that this U-joint that you can't see underneath here is now binding. So we're getting a horrible vibration. So what we're doing currently is we're just going to take...
Alright, bless me.
We're going to take the prop shaft off, go for a drive, see if it fixes the vibration. Hopefully it does, because we have a new prop shaft, a double carbon prop shaft coming. And yes, so that's what I'm doing presently. I've literally just taken the last bolt out, so we should be good to go. Right. So that's the front, and there's the back of it. Whee!
Oh, blimey.
There she blows. So that
there
is
you go.
That's our front prop shaft, which I've been greasing religiously for the last, I don't know, 2 months since we've been on the road. So that was worthwhile for these bloody U-joints. But anyway, so out with the old and then with the new tomorrow, hopefully. But we're going to take it for a test drive and see if it fixes A, the steering wobble, and B, the vibration.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So test drive complete, vibration fixed, which is excellent because that's what I was hoping for. I was also praying that it fixed the steering wobble, but unfortunately it hasn't. So that's still plaguing us after, I don't know, like 3-4 months. Sorry, the bumpy in Calgary.
This road is so bumpy.
This is our new suspension. Yes. So yeah, it's fixed the vibrations, that's good. So hopefully the new double carbon prop shaft should solve that permanently, so we have 4-wheel drive again. But yes, very disappointing about the steering shake, because I was very hopeful that, because that's the last thing that we hadn't checked basically, so I don't even know where to go from there, but we'll see. She's testing our patience a little bit, because we've spent so much money on her.
Yeah.
And she's just always, but again, we are putting her through her paces, and we're just hoping this is the last issue for a little while.
Yeah, because we've been a bit down in the dumps, haven't we, about it? It's just a bit depressing.
It's just been one thing after another.
And then to top it all off, we were driving down the motorway in Calgary, and then a little stone chipped our windscreen.
Oh yeah,
and that was like
the final straw.
We were like,
nope,
no more.
Nope. So yeah, we're a little bit angry with Land Rovers at the moment, but as they say, they're always sick, but they never die.
Is that what they say?
I don't know. That's what we're telling ourselves. So yeah. Hopefully, next stop it will be the Yukon, but we've got to get everything fixed first. We are finally having a day of relaxation after 2 weeks of just constant stuff, off-roading, events, God knows. Anyway, it's been fantastic, but we're pretty tired.
And so is Moose.
And Moose is quite poorly. The new issue that we're facing, however, might be a bit more serious.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. We parked up yesterday and the ground isn't completely level, so it probably is a little bit accentuated. But this front left tyre...
This one here?
Yeah. Is not straight. So we parked up, got out to have a look at Moose. The right-hand tyre is like this, and this left-hand tyre is like that. So this is the wheel that is okay. You can see it's pretty much dead straight, like that. And then if I bring you over to this one here, sorry, the lighting's not great, but hopefully you can see that it's sat like that with a bit of negative camber. So I got a little bit worried, and I've asked on Facebook. Which is never, well, it's a great... Because the Defender community is fantastic, and I love all of the people on the Defender community because they're so helpful. But you do have a few armchair warriors. But we kind of narrowed it down to maybe 3 issues. So I jacked the wheel up and I shook it, and there's basically no movement, which actually is not that good, because then it only really points to a couple of things. One of them is we bent the axle. Which we think is probably unlikely, because... I don't think we hit anything hard enough. The only problem is I think there is a weak point between the wheel. There's some weak points. If you hit that specifically, you can bend it a little bit. Yeah. We're going to TRS Automotive in Calgary tomorrow. They've very kindly agreed to go and just to take a look at it and see if they can see anything that's wrong. After that, we will hopefully get the prop shaft in, get whatever is sorted here. If it's a new axle, it's a new axle. Let's not speak these things into the universe, shall we? And then after that, we will hopefully be ready to go up to the Yukon finally, because we've just been... We've been waiting to go for... Literally a month. So that's the plan. That's where we're at currently. It's looking to be a little bit of a tough week, but we'll get through it. Moving on to some happier things, you may have noticed that we have some new spotlights on the front of Moose, so a big thank you to Auxbeam for sending these to us. We cannot wait to put them to use when we get up to the Yukon, which is hopefully going to be soon. A new addition that we have in the back that we really could have done with at the start, but better late than never. If you see that little vent right at the back there, that is our new diesel heater. So we got to a point where we were so cold in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick and a little bit in Quebec, and we kind of thought, oh well, now we've got through the cold bit, we may not need it. But then we thought, we're going up to the Yukon, which is literally within the Arctic Circle. So we decided, after meeting Lil and Jake as well and spending a really cold, rainy afternoon in the back of their troopy with their diesel heater on, we were like, we just need this. It's going to make our lives so much easier. So Ol and Jake spent a day installing it, and now Moose has heat, which is really fun. We had it on last night. It was so much fun. It was so... Ollie's really let me look at this boy's face. Have you ever seen a happier boy in your life? So my feet were warm, and I didn't have 3 pairs of socks on. What kind of top did you have on, baby? I had a t-shirt. It's fantastic, and it wasn't that difficult to install. The only difficult bit was actually figuring out where it was going to go and mounting it through the floor. But we've had quite a good idea that the fuel tank, you can see, is actually just behind our trasharoo here. There it is. And it is actually held in place, so don't worry, it's not going to fall out. I'm still worried it's going to fall out. No, it's in place. I mean, I've just moved it because I wanted to put a little bit of diesel in yesterday, and then the fuel line just basically runs down the back of our kind of see it there. Tyre carrier here, through this bit here, and then... Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just bonked you with the camera. And then through underneath, along with the other fuel lines, through the filter and the pump, and then up into the thing. But oh my god, it's so good. And hopefully it will be really lovely when we finally get up. Oh, sorry, on that side. When we finally get up to the Yukon. Yeah. I mean, knowing our luck, it will be boiling now. Oh, it's going to be scorching, yeah. We won't need to use it. When we get up to the Yukon, we'll have lights and heat. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And hopefully a functioning car. Oh, well, that would be nice. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now, shall we? But anyway, so that is where we're at the moment. Going to Calgary tomorrow. Hopefully going to get things fixed in the next week if everything arrives. And then finally up to the Yukon, which has been on my bucket list forever, so I'm so excited. But for now, we've got to get through this week, which is going to be a bit shit. And a bit of an early start tomorrow morning, eh? Yeah, we've got to get to Calgary. But we'll get it fixed.
Yay! So, the last that we filmed, we're heading for the Land Rover Specialty Garage in Calgary to figure out what the issue was with our front tyre being off camber. So that was yesterday, and after 4 hours maybe in the garage, they confirmed what we didn't want them to confirm, which that they suspect that our front axle housing is bent.
No, I was going to do a sand bit for that.
Well, we are sad.
No,
This is...
like a bit sat by the car being like, so we've got a bent axle, because that's like, or sat in the back of the car being like, we're stranded.
Anyway, I mean, I'm saying we're sad, but we're smiling. We're feeling upbeat about it. We're awaiting a quote to see how much that could possibly be. We don't know if we can afford that. We love Land Rovers, we do really, but the past few days have been a little bit, what's the word?
Miserable.
Miserable. Annoying,
Angry.
frustrating, all of those good words. But we're gonna be okay, I think.
Sometimes the best thing you can do when things aren't going to plan is step away for a while. After days spent fixing the Defender, we needed a break from Land Rover problems. So we headed into Calgary for the Stampede, the greatest outdoor show on earth. A completely different kind of adventure, but another reminder that the journey is about the experiences along the way, not just the miles we cover.